Okay, so starting from lobby, we have bans right now. Jack's ban from blue team. I don't remember which team is who. I'm just going to check. I think that there's Lapdance Nation blue side right now, and remember the name of the second team. Second Second team is Baking Habits. I think they're purple side. Okay, so we have Jax ban, LeBlanc ban, Hale ban are three really strong champions right now in this patch 4.9 meta game. Maybe because they are really strong buddies, they can snowball, they can give damage late game. Kale is really hard to play against. As I said yesterday, she only has like one counter pick champion. That's only a few for champions that can deal so much damage, having so much utility at the same time. And from purple side, we have Kassadin, Braum, and Morgana. Kassadin, I think, is because of his mobility, his ability to roam, or it being impossible to catch up. Braum, because he's really tanky, one of the best support right now. He can tank, engage, disengage, heal with his core, and his ability. Morgana, maybe for some reasons, because she has her back shield, she can throw a 3-second binding and CC your whole team with her ultimate. So that's three strong champions too. I don't think this are target bans. Like yesterday, we had a Mumu ban in the second and third game due to a really good memory play from one of the teams. So look at the picks. We have a first pick Lissin from blue team. Can you use the English client like yesterday? Yes, that's my bad. I just took back the French client when I was playing, so I'm going to do like yesterday and switching for the second game. My bad. That's still the same game, remember? And so we have Lissin first pick. I think it will be Lissin top lane because I just saw the Xinzao pick right after. Purple team picked Lulu and Wukong, two strong champions for AoE for team fighting. Their ultimates, they can just bump whole team twice. And Xinzao and Zyra. I think Zyra will be for support, not for mid lane. Zyra really deals a lot of damage for a support and can really destroy your bot lane by her own or just with her damage and her CC. Xinzao, because strong ganks, strong damage, we're still building tanky, it can still deal a lot of damage. Then we have proper team Jinx pick. I think Jinx it was like yesterday, yes, we saw two Jinx that didn't really play good, I can say. He made a lot of mistakes. That's normal, he's a human. But I want to see this one because I want to see how Jinx can snowball. She has a lot of damage, she has her passive. I want to see that. And Velcro's. Oh, Velcro's. I like it. So I didn't see any Velcros from a long time, and I want to see where Osung is. I think he will be maybe for mid lane, maybe for support. A lot of people are playing support vehicles because as are two CCs, one bump and one really strong slow. He has a lot of base damage, so he doesn't need AP to do damage. He has his passive with true damage too. As I said, he has crowd control, so he's really good for supporting. And just a second. Okay. For blue team, the two last picks will be Lucian, maybe the strongest AD carry at the moment. Everything you can need on ADC: burst, sustain damage, DT, poke, siege, engage everything. And Nidali, Spears. Spears all the day. That's really champion I like to see because, yes, it can be fun to see a spear from coming from the fog of war and killing some people, but maybe that's too much of a poke champion, I think, but we'll see. And the last pick will be Jarvan for purple team. It will be Jarvan top lane and Wukong jungle. So, Jarvan top lane, want to see what he can do because a lot of damage in early game, as the crowd controls. Ganking for a Jarvan can be really easy. Wukong feeds themselves top lane. Yeah, I want to say for team fightings with Wukong and Lulu, they can just get a whole team 5-1 ultimates, then Jinx just rockets on them, and that's 5 people killed. Okay, just take a look at runes for Zyra first. So Zyra is using armor, AP per level, and magic penetration. Okay, look at Lulu. Lulu is using magic penetration. Oh, movement speed 4.5%, magic resistance, and armor flat. So cooldown reduction 2%, AD 15, 8 magic resistance, and 9 armor. I don't know for the 2% of cooldown reduction. See later. Magic resistance per level, AD and armor for Wukong, basic page, listen, armor penetration, AD, armor and magic resistance. This 12 armor penetration will make him deal a lot of damage, and I really want to see that. Jinx using a basic root page, the same as Wukong, or AD and magic resistance level. Christian, attack speed for 20 senses, yes, 1, magic resistance, AD and armor. Echoes. Because with magic penetration, movement speed, HP per level, magic resistance per level, so he has no bonus armor at level 1. Think about it. Until he builds armor, so it's very squishy in the early game. Finally, with blue AP, magic resistance, and AP on blue, armor on yellow, and AD. Yes, AD. AD and red. Okay. Hybrid page. I want that game how it works. And Jarvan has 15% of cooldown reduction at level 18. Oh, okay. He has movement speed, distances, HP per level yellow, AD red, and as I said, cooldown reductions on blue. So it will be squishy too in the early game, and maybe it may be hard for him to tank damage at level 1 to 3 because he's facing Listen and Xin Zhao with a lot of physical damage in the early game, so he will maybe take a lot of damage and die quickly if he got cooked. So, just taking a look at that. Lee will most likely camp mid. I'm Xin. Yeah. Yeah, he can also camp top lane because both are Jarvan and Wilco's are squishy. You guys think Lulu is still worth playing as support? Yes, she's still worth playing as a support. Still build support items, AP items, mixed items, and you will still be useful. Not versus that team for yes, all-in team, but not versus poke team. Yeah, that's true too. She can still shield and wave clear. I love that top lane. Yeah, I love to, but I think that his runes will make life a real problem. So, just take a look at the beautiful skins they have. We have Haunted Zyra, Great Listen. Oh yeah, I hate this Nelly skin, he's so ugly. Winter Wonder Lolo, Dual Wukong. Oh, and from this, I don't remember the movie for because the Matrix. Yes. From the Matrix skin and Dragon Force, War Hero, but I prefer the skin because it reminds me one of my favorite movies of. So let's spot the matchups face to face. Support Zyra. Dale. Okay. Blue and okay. So let's take a quick look at items of both Doran Blades for ADCs and top lanes. Doran Blade for Listen and Jorvan, so they will really play aggressively and deal a lot of damage in the early game. We all know the damage I can push out Jarvan the game when he kick you your face and passive and you press half health and reduce your armor so you can steal the damage, you get attack speed, that's a lot. This thing is the same with double Q, his passive, E, lot of damage with the ED ratios everywhere. Jungle and mid lane are both classic. I'm just going to reduce the sound. Both classic starts items for me with my friend ring, and two relative edge for both supports, which are both AP supports. So I remember Lulu had no AP on runes, but she has series, and Zyra had both of them. Maybe a lot of damage will come from the purple team bot lane because of Blue's damage and Jinx damage, which is really high, but at the same time Zyra can out damage both of them at the same time 1v1 because it's Zyra. So, take a look, blue start for Wukong and red start for Inzao, starting bot lane, the closest buff to the first lane. You have two people to help them. Then they're going to rush their top buff and I think gank top lane. Oh god, the French Jinx love is just as annoying as the English Jinx love. Yeah, but you never saw a French Lux love. I think I want to hear French Lulu. I can do that for you. Oui, avez un goût violet. Or again something like ils sont trop grands, beaucoup trop grands. Like it. Oh, that damage from Lulu is... Oh, she already has her leap 2. So she did a lot with Zyra with her E and her Q. That's maybe because of a series, because Lulu's damage in the game is high. But she already used pretty much more of half of her mana, so she maybe had to play a mid more passively. And top lane, oh, okay, nice route from Zyra, so Lucian could use his Q and his passive on her Jinx. So I would say look about top lane. Top lane, I think Lee Sin can win the 1v1 because he reduces attack speed, but going from Wukong, he uses his Q, he uses his E, and Lee Sin is forced to flash to not to die from Wukong's red buff, and because Jarvan way starting to have his cooldown back. I want to see the Donger. I don't know what is Aimer's voice because I don't play him and I don't see him a lot. Yes, you sound very sexy.
Ah, but that's because I like Lulu.
So an aggression from bot lane. Jinx is forced to use her ear, and Lulu is out of mana, so that's completely worth for blue side bot lane, because they now are free time for farming and they can still out damage Jinx even after she came back to lane. She will also lose XP and minions, so that's worth for them. I'll play jungle dongle just for you. Lol. Wanna lose? You can. To lose is annoying. Just to stop Sorg's weapon from breaking, going back. So now we have our level 4 bot lane against a level 3 ADC. So we can really trade hard like that and deal a lot of damage with no response from the purple team bot lane. Jarvan's went B. He has the same farm as Lee Sin, so just because he has his teleport, so he can back and come to lane again. Wukong is waiting the bush. This is W to get sneaky, but that's Lucian. Doesn't work. Maybe he would stay a bit. No, he's going mid. Oh, that zap damage. That's really high. Second, I'm just drinking water. Okay. So, I think that both Lee Sin and Jarvan will build Hydra first because of global damage, the active, the lifesteal. Jarvan misuses his ultimate. No, and yes, and he kills Lee Sin first blood for Jarvan with the use of his flash. Sorry, flash ultimate to kill Lee Sin. Lee Sin used his ultimate before, but couldn't prove Jarvan because he already used his own flash before from Wukong gank. So now Jarvan has the 550 gold lead. They can start rushing his Hydra. He already have a pickaxe and a vampiric scepter, so he can really sustain his lane and deal a lot of damage. That is playing aggressively against Vel'Koz, but Vel'Koz in the early game he does a lot of damage, passive, so she should really play carefully. She also has a 21 CS lead for Vel'Koz, so she is in difficulty right now. She has problem to lane against him because he has a lot of damage and he has CC. Bot lane farm is the same, just because went back after Lucian has F-Sword while Jinx only have a Vampiric Scepter. It is also far to have the BF Sword too. So bot lane is now going for blue side, I think. While top lane is clearly for Jarvan, because a lot of damage. Oh, and Jinx survive with 30 health, something like that, around 50 or 60. One auto attack, and a kill for Vel'Koz on Nidalee. She played, I think, a bit too aggressively, without proccing. Couldn't see, so I was just going back. See here, focus on Vel'Koz, just to see that, use this Q, basic attack to passive, and oh, the laser, I'm firing my laser, and he got it. Okay, laser, nothing can beat the laser. Okay. Bot lane, side bot lane is playing aggressively, dealing damage, but they don't take farm advantage, so that's okay for purple side still. And Jarvan needs Oh, and one kill from Lucian with his curling. There's a lot of damage, and Wukong used his ultimate and... Oh. Please, Lulu, why did Lulu use that? She don't need to use her ultimate. Because Wukong already had Lyra, in my opinion. No. Lucian survived because Wukong ran out of mana, so he didn't use more spells. They didn't think about it. Right now, Vel'Koz is doing everything he wants, mid lane, and Jarvan is going to get done by his Zhao, Demacian versus Demacian. But he can run out. Ciao, Lee Sin. Oh, Lee Sin came back, but he died. I think that Jarvan should play carefully because he died. No! So doesn't want to test 9, already level 9 Jarvan with 2-0 and 79 CS, so he's really ahead. I think he can get his Tiamat right now. Oh, the laser, the culling. And yes, I can spoiler you. If you spoil, just going to ban you from the chat. No? Sorry. So you have our Matrix cosplayer dealing a lot of damage. Special interest. That right now Javan has his Tiamat and Vampiric Scepter, so he can just sustain in lane while pushing it easily. So this thing can do anything against that. Maybe a dive when he will get his ultimate. No, not doing that right now. Bot lane we have Wukong gank spotted, but still possible for them. Zero use her ultimate, and Wukong and Lulu worked right into it. They took Zero away, but no, Zero in. Snap! The damage. He has no item. Oh, just use 2 spells and say goodbye to half your HP. Okay, Jarvan is feeding himself even more. He has his Hydra. Yes, he can now. Okay. So we have a fed Jarvan with 3-0-0 in the top lane. He's going to just one-shot everybody. It will be hard for Lucian and for Nidalee to die single combo from Jarvan. And also from a combo from Jarvan, Wukong and Lulu at the same time. While we have Jinx and Vel'Koz pressing R2 to long range damage. Oh, mignon! Oh, I like it. Mid lane. And the spirit does it. So, top lane, I think right now that this thing is just going to struggle against Jarvan because Jarvan is dealing a lot of damage. This thing can handle that. Maybe he will take a kill, and no, the flash. Flash in, E, shut down for Lee Sin. I think Jarvan's just take too long to take the turret now, so he just gave you a shutdown to Lee Sin. He's still way ahead because he already got the turret, got more kills. RoG is trying to make his bot lane catch up from the blue team bot lane, but I think he doesn't do it correctly. He should try to flank coming from blue jungle right instead of coming from the lane, because comes from the lane he will just get a root Lyra, use ultimate, and Lucian will just but he cocked Nidalee. Nidalee is forced to use a flash. I think she will escape because Inzao is near, and the turret goes for blue team in the bot lane. Right now it makes 1 turret for 1 turret, but we have bit less than 2000 gold lead for Purple team. This is the 3 kills on Jarvan. And a small, and a really nice TS lead on both top lane and mid lane. Only the blue side bot lane is winning, while they're losing top lane and mid lane, and another turret for purple team. So now, right now they have taken top and mid turret. They can now have control of this part of the jungle. That's well done from them. They can now invade and try to pressure these 2 lanes, and now they're going for Dragon. Dragon, I think, just destroy it. Yeah, it's not contested by the blue team, so it's a free dragon for purple team. Now they have nearly of 4,000 gold lead, so that's starting to be a lot, and that's a lot for only 14 minutes. So I don't see how the team can not do that, because they're only a bit fed Lucian, but no. Jarvan just went too far trying to dive when he doesn't need it, giving one more kill, giving guard. Oh, he's more fed, yes, but he shouldn't dive like that. He isn't tanky yet. Just a mistake from him. You see, takes top lane turrets. Okay, they had 4k gold advance, and now they only have 2k. Okay, that's just because they played too aggressively and died in bot lane and listen, take the top lane turret. It's a mistake from them for them. And Lulu in Twitch chat. When Lulu is ulting, I keep hearing arigato. Too much anime. Too much hentai. For me it's more my Japanese language courses with arigato gozaimasu and everything like that. I think Jarvan could just have killed Zyra. Yeah, but it's not worth for him to kill Zyra, to then die even when he's 3-1-0, kill already 0-2 support. That's just stupid. All his boss got cut to R because of exist, yeah. Barek is never online Saturday. Okay. Go Sorgs Vampan. That's Russian. Okay. Oh, just a FedEx to Inzao. Jarvan, he can run out. EQ, and blue team just lost. Choose an ultimate and lost the time for nothing. Just 2 seconds. Drink water again. Okay. So right now, so blue team is clearly behind the red team. We have Jarvan starting to get either a Randuin's or a Sunfire Cave, and ultimate from Wukong catching up both Zyra and Xin. Zyra dies to Lulu, and Xin is forced to flash. That's worth for them. They used 2 ultimates to get a kill and a flash, so that's okay. Oh, they can. Oh, that was hurt. Because sieging power is really strong right now because it's fat, he got a lot of items, 18 items and voting guys. Oh, right now purple team is trying to siege. They can do that because of Jinx range, because they can also burst someone really fast if they are trying to engage, and because of Vel'Koz. Because damage with Q. That was his W, I think, that are really strong. Oh, that was his E. Oh, I really don't know how this champion works because I don't play him. at all. So right now we have Blue just booked Craze Cressive. I don't know how she can use it correctly because the team doesn't have a really strong crown control to use. It's mostly with Era's most diverse control. She has E, R. She can't use her Crescent to cleanse Zyra's ultimate because it's a bump. You can't cleanse them. And one turret going for Purple team was a 4v4, but due to Jarvan is fed, we can't fight in 4v4 and nor Dev the turret because there are no long range breath clear. He's taking a lot of free damage. He tries to engage. Oh, that! And the laser comes in. The ultimate too from Jarvan and from Jinx. One kill for one right now. Jarvan is going again because he's was fed one. Lyra will maybe dive to Jarvan. No, she's forced to flash. Listen takes the damage. Heal used. And no more kill for today, but I think the turret will just fall to Purple team. This time they didn't play to Ham, going alone with Jarvan on Eagle. Oh, immediately forced to flash too. So right now we have 4 flash to have been used on the blue team. Only Lucian got his. That's okay for Purple team because they have more flashes. They have 3 of them, and they took an inhibitor turret. Oh. Oh no, whoa. I couldn't expect that. Dragons too. So now they have 6,000 gold lead. Okay, that's because of the dragon, because of the gears, and because of the turrets. They have 4 turrets to 2. They got an inhibitor turret, while blue team only got 2 outer turrets. So they're really ahead. Jarvan is fed out of control, and Vel'Koz is 2. They have both of them have more than 3 kills. They have 2 completed items with boots and even a bit more gold. While in blue team, the more fed one is Lucian, but he doesn't have a completed second item after his boots, and he's bloodthirster. So Jarvan and Vel'Koz are dealing a lot of damage, and blue team doesn't have that much to respond. I think Jarvan can one-shot combo kill pro Lucian if he lands his Q because of his Hydra, Sunfire, and level 13 he's really ahead. Vel'Koz is 2. Listen has his level 13 too, but none of his teammates have 2. So we have an XP experience advantage for blue team, purple team, and gold lead too. So Atlas are snowballing slowly by taking inhibitors and not losing any turrets in response. Jarvan is pushing bot lane, so they will take bot lane because this remaining outer turret is there. He will die. No! Use his ultimate teleport from Listen, but Purple team already got the turret and he can't do anything. Oh, that I really like that laser. Just look at the animation. That's nice. I don't know how I feel about Lucidity boots on Wukong. It's pointless. If he wanted CDR, he could have gotten Brutalizer. Yeah, lucidity boots on a melee champion like a Wukong is like you're doing either you don't know what you're doing or or unless you really do, and I think that they're snowballing right now, so he completely can because as long as he doesn't get cooked alone 1v3 or 4 or 5, he can still escape or break enough for his team to come. As you just saw, got cooked, used his ultimate, and his team could do something. Baron attempt from purple team, I think they will just take it due to how fast they are killing it and because it's not contested by blue team. So Baron done at 24 minutes for purple team. They are clearly snowballing this game right now. Taking objective. They got an inhibitor, they got barons, they got 5 turrets to only 2, and they have 7,000 gold of advance to on the blue team. I like how they don't attack Jarvan full. I think they know that Jarvan can kill one of them, make one of them low, and the other wouldn't be able to do anything, even in 1 versus 3. Baron GG for both, they aren't touching Jarvan, but his team is getting Baron. Yes, that's how they are giving game right now. Oh, still Zyra still does a lot of damage. She just 2 spells and no. Okay, Velcro is doing the damage. Zyra is fucking kicking or don't know. Much over unless breaking habits throws the game out. Yes. I'm just destroy this turret. So, just want to say something about Wukong is how much CR he has. 30%, okay. And Wukong used his ultimate. Oh no, the rocket didn't hit, but oh no, that ultimate is so big. Used on him, didn't use any dash out, but still not in. And, oh, sorry. So, Zyra's ultimate just split up the whole purple team, but Velko's laser to kill, and Jinx get one. Maybe she can use a reset to get more kills. Oh, just survive with no health on his Velko just didn't die because of his barrier. His barrier just got exploded by one spear from Nidalee, and they only lost Jarvan, but they didn't take anything more than just a kill. So it's okay for blue team. I'm just going to take some water again. Sorry. Oh. But that's what happens when you are not used to cast a game all on the long and you are a bit alone, so and you are sick. Okay. Something like 40 seconds more of Baron buff for purple teams are taking the dragon, taking even more gold lead with close to 10,000 right now. The blue team inhibitor is spawned, so I think that purple teams should just take items, take buffs, and just push mid. So as we can see, we have things that do buff, Jarvan pushing the top lane, and the 3 remainder of the other members of the team are just going to bait the blue team in their own jungle. Clearly we now have gold lead, instant gold lead for purple team, so that will be hard for blue team to deal enough damage to win a team fight, even if now the Baron buff is finished. They don't have it anymore. So purple team is starting to take this mid lane inhibitor, and they took it because blue team can't really fight right now. Heading to top lane because it's more first lane right now after mid lane, so they can take one more turret and these super minions at oh my god, damage. Oh, I want to see Vel'Koz damage after the game because that's insane. Just use 2 spells and just make Zhao lose half of his health. Tried to engage with his ultimate but got kicked by Lee Sin and is now alone. Immediately he could get the kill, but Vel'Koz takes the kill. Jarvan's ultimate, and Lulu dies to the turret for the kill for blue team. So that's 2 for 1 for purple team because Lulu didn't die to a champion but to the turret. But still, that's more time for blue team to not lose the game yet. If okay. I think that Wukong should play a bit more carefully. He's playing too aggressively, playing too ham, while he doesn't need to do that. His team can siege. The blue team can't wave clear that fast and from that range, so he just have to be patient and it should be okay. That's the second time he dies like that, being roar and not being followed, but because his team can't. Jarvan may be able to, but if Lulu is too far to use her ultimate on him, he would just melt because he isn't tanky yet. So we have a Baron buff in seconds, so purple team is preparing for it. Oh, Jishan is starting to deal a lot of damage. He got his free core damage items. So right now it's still possible for blue team to make the game last longer and maybe try to some plays like a perfect insect from Listen or perfect spears from Nidalee to catch up. But now this is like 7 minutes ago for Jarvan bot lane, pressing 2 or 3 people coming from him, while his team just takes a free Baron again. Okay, again, second free, completely free Baron. That's because you see Jarvan bot lane, they think they have to stop him. But, oh, what was that laser? Seriously, because. Okay, another Baron buff for the team. They again have mid lane inhibitor, so I think they should just push either bot lane or top lane right now, because there is only inhibitor turrets there. Take one more inhibitor and the game should be over after that. They should go fast or just push mid again because the inhibitor is coming back. But oh, so Zinzao is now in the top lane, so they should push mid or bot lane. He's in trying to insect, but he forgot that that's a Jarvan. It doesn't work on Jarvan. He can just eat you out and bot place. That's one bot place for him. He just used flash for nothing. But they have to try something, because if they don't, they will just lose the game. No chance of back because how far ahead the purple team is right now. Purple team got lead. Just take this bot lane inhibitor and head straight for the mid lane inhibitor right after. Right now we have the purple team finishing the game. The play is playing it safe and they will push for top lane, I think. No. Going for top lane inhibitor right now. Taking the 3 inhibitors and just finishing the game like that because of the pushing power of super minions. Oh, Nidalis is running a bunch of really good spears, and because the enemy team doesn't have a lot of magic resistance except Jarvan, they are just ultimate to try to take time for this for a team, but they couldn't take any kill, and because of the Baron dodge they will just regen and come back, sieging, and finally taking... oh! Okay. I think that now it's over for blue team. Purple team has Baron buffs, they're sieging, they already have 2 inhibitors, so bot and mid lane will push by themselves, and they just have to stay top lane and siege with Baron, and I think the game is over now. And take this inhibitor. Jinx dealing a lot of damage with it. And Vel'Koz is just destroying the whole blue team with his basic spells. So I think that the game is won now. Not a lot that the blue team can do. It was a correct play from from purple team, because they snowballed the game slowly but surely. They made some mistakes, but it was already, I think, too late to throw it on one simple mistake. And Jarvan is finishing. But Nexus, GG for purple team, GG for Baking Habits for the